G'day and welcome back to Matty's Workshop. Thanks very much for joining me, all my new subscribers. I hope you enjoy what I do here and yeah, stick along for the ride. Subscriber list has gone up to 516 last I checked. So that is completely unbelievable. So thank you everyone. It really does mean a lot. There will be a draw. I've just ordered the prize. I lashed out and bought a prize. I'm just waiting for it to turn up at the shop and then I'll pick it up and I'll do a separate video on that. I wasn't going to film this next thing I'm going to make. I was just going to make it off, just off camera, just build it. But I thought, bugger it, I will, because there is quite a few people that got these round column mills. And I reckon this could be a good thing for people, for other people as well. Max Grant was saying that you know for doing a keyway or whatever, you can do it with the quill of your mill or your drill press or whatever. So you really need to lock your quill so it doesn't spin your tool. So this is what I'm going to make now is a locking device that I can lock the quill solid. I did make a start and then I decided I will film this. So it's just a piece of it was 1 inch by 3 inch flat bar. Mate of mine gave me a length so long. It's pretty rusty. It doesn't matter, the shaper soon. That's straight off the shaper. I'm really happy with that finish. That's that bloody shear tool. So really stoked about that. So basically the shape of this is going to be comes along and it angles out. So and then it comes out that way on an angle. Oh, it's pretty well drawn, isn't it? This will be cut out through here and back up there somewhere. This is all just rough as guts. So that material there has to come off. So this is out, this is out, this is out, that's out, if you can follow what I'm doing. So we'll end up with a narrow piece like that. All this will be gone. Sorry, yeah, all that'll be gone. Yeah, all that's gone. All that's gone. So machine down here. All this is out. All this is out. A lot of scribbles in it. You got no idea what I'm doing now at the moment, do you? Because I've just confused the hell out of all of you and myself. Probably best I take you over to the mill. But what it is, this piece here in the quill where this goes up and locks in for the drive, this will sit and take place of the drive knob or block. So it'll sit in there and it won't allow the quill to move. It'll have slotted holes up here. Slotted holes that it can be adjusted in and out to lock it. And it'll just lock the quill solid, obviously. So I've drawn it out on paper here, which doesn't really mean much. It's just suck it and see as I go and what looks good. But I've got some rough dimensions drawn down. But I'll take over to the mill and I'll show you what I'm trying to get at. Bloody confusing, isn't it? But I think it'll come clear. Okay. So see there's this bit here. That's where that block goes in when you put the face mill in. So if I spin that around there, 90 degrees, or parallel with that, this block will sit up in there, right? If you can follow what I mean. We'll have two drilled and tapped holes where these slots will go, and be able to just feed it into that recess and lock the quill from spinning. So that's what we're going to build. So I hope you can understand what I was trying to draw, which I'll cap and Mr. Squiggle. Done a pretty terrible job of trying to explain it, but anyway, that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to go back over to the shaper and clean that finished face off, or finish cleaning this block off, also the end, and then I'll mark it out properly on where I'm going to start machining this all out. So I hope you're going to stick around and see how this all pans out. Okay, we're set up here in the mill. Got a fresh hone on the tool. Should be around about a 20 thou depth of cut with a 20 thou step over. Around about that depth anyway. Get that scaly crap off. So I think we're set to go. Got rid of all the crap off it anyway. That's good. Okay, I'll put the shear tool in now. I'll have to shift you guys out of the way for a minute. Pinch one of the old girl's details. Still held a good edge too, after cutting that rusty crap. Okay, I'll get you guys out of the way for a minute and I'll set up the shear tool and... Rightio, we're set to go. Still a light smear. Got this set at a 5 thou step over. I've been playing around with 5, 10, 15 thou step overs. I'm just going to give a 5 thou step over a crack. This should be taken off about 2 to 3 thou, I hope. Might be a touch more. So, fresh hone on this shear tool as well. So it'll take a while to get over, but it's alright. We're not in a hurry, are we? Not today. Today's Friday. Get a nice curly chip, which is good. Should end up nice. That's absolutely spectacular. Just let me get a scribe and I'll run across there. Yeah. So definitely not rough at all, is it? I'm scratching the crap out of it. It's not rough at all. Very, very nice smooth finish. Okay, I've got to clean this end up here now. I'll get in and do that, eh? So that's how I set this up. So this top side is square to this other face. Or, yeah, the face that the indicator's on. The inclinometer, whatever you want to call it. So that's the way I set up to do the other end previously. So just thought I'd show you that. So it's set exactly, and that there is zeroed to the slide. So the machine is actually sitting level. It'll read just all zeros down here, so it's 90 degrees to the tool. All good. Great little tool, that. Okay, I'll swap this tool out and start hacking the top. Okay, this is 42 strokes a minute. This time I've gone 10th hour step over instead of 5, and around about a couple of thou depth of cut. We'll see how that goes. Hopefully she'll get a nice result. Really got to get a demagnetizer because that's giving me that stuff. Tools will start to turn magnetic. But by the feels of that, that's really, 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 really nice. Okay, I'll get it out, take it back over the bench and we'll have a gander at it. Well, that's the end we just done. Not bad, eh? So the plan from here is mark it out and lost my ink stick. This'll do. Mark it out and then machine what we don't need here. So get rid of the bulk on the top. So I'll get some layout fluid and I'll paint it up and then mark it out and put it back in the shaper and start mowing it off. Okay. I don't know whether you can see them lines there or not, but comes down here, across there, across the top, down. So all this portion here has to come out. So over to the shaper, I could do it in the mill, which would probably be quicker, but I'm trying to save me and mills as much as I can. So I've got some good high-speed steel now, some 5/8 stuff you've seen me using there before. So should take all that long. Pretty good, pretty easy going, I think. Well, I think we're set to go. once I get to this line, then I'll set an indicator up on that side down in there, and I'll run to the indicator then, set it to a 0, and that'll give me a nice vertical line. There's a radius on that tool, so it should leave a nice radius at the very bottom, a bit of luck, and it's got to set at about 25 thou depth of cut, and it's a 10th thou step over, so this won't take all that long to hack out. Jungle juice. Into it. There wasn't a bad guess on the dial there a minute ago. 10th thou to come off. So, what's the best way to do that? I suppose you'll do this. And on the fight. What's the best way I'm going to be able to do that? Get down 10th thou neat. Just guess it. I'll just guess it. See how good my guess is, I guess. That'll do. See what happens. And I'm going to bump the feed back to 5 thou. Just do a nice clean slow pass over here. Nice slow pass and you should be right as rain. Lucky I remember where you put stuff. That's definitely leaving a nice radius in the corner. Just going to sneak up on this last bit without trying to rub the side too hard. Making dirty great big cheddar marks in it. See how close we got that 10th hour, eh? Turn them on to start with, might be a brainy idea. Oh, I don't believe it. Best of 4. Got the same result every time. Half a thou. That wasn't a bad guess on the dial, I reckon. Okay, now that's down to size. I've got to flip it now and cut the taper on each edge. So that could be interesting. To do some thinking now, because I might have done this in the complete wrong procedure. Oh well. I should have machined that taper first, then sat it on here, and then cut that top bit. I've done it arse about face. Oh well, live and learn. Try and come up with another way of doing it now, I suppose. Bugger. Okay, I've got this marked out here now. I don't know whether you can pick it up on the camera or not. Order of procedure I screwed up on. I should have cut these edges out first and then cut this out, but I didn't. Doesn't matter. I decided I'll do this in the mill, so I'll machine this edge down to this line and then I'll reset it and probably just set this by eye, this angle. Probably just do that by eye and then flip it around, then cut this side down. So I use a 12mm carbide end mill for this, and I'm going to get set up and start hacking away at it. That's ½ inch there. There'll be ½ inch left. That's what's going to fit up in that little slot on the quill. So should work out okay. So hopefully you can see the line there. I'm having a bit of trouble seeing it, but I've put a witness mark across the top here so I know how far to go, and I'll set a work stop then, so I don't go too far, keep it all the same. I think we're right to go. Okay, we've got this side down to line. That's down to dimension there now. when I cut the other side, I'll measure and make sure I am spot on 1/2 inch. So I might flip it now and do the opposite side to this. I know it's going to be changing around a couple extra times, but I'll get that so it's right, at 1/2 inches right, and then I'll do the splay. I'll cut these edges off second. So I just want to get that middle bit right. So it's going to be a bit arsed about front, but I think it'll work.